Hello, good people. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to y'all. How y'all been? Hope everybody's doing amazing on this good old Sunday afternoon. Y'all get in here. It is me. It is Yall. Hello to all of the good peoples. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Keep your girl in the algorithm. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody that's going across these YouTuber streets, shouting out the good G Squad up over here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really mean that. Help keeping your girl out there. I appreciate y'all so much for your good hard work. Miss Loyce says hi. Hey, Miss Loyce. Hey, girl. Hey, Miss Sonia. She says hello, Jen, everyone. Hey, beautiful. To my amazing moms, Miss Maria, Miss Sexy Diva, and Miss Denise. Hello, beauties. Miss Maria says good evening, squad. Get in here and close the door. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Join the live. It's a vibe. Grab some snacks and take a seat. Let's chat. My lady says, hello, all. Hello, my lady. Miss Joyce says, hey, everyone. Hey, Miss Joyce, how are you? Miss Maria says, house rules. No CC's names. I use nicknames. Use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respectful discourse only. All is alleged. Miss Ebony says, hello, hello, beautiful ladies. Hello, beautiful. Welcome. Miss Maria says, all is alleged in our opinion for entertainment purposes only. Enjoy. Get you some popcorn. Miss Diane says, hi, Maria, Ebony, Joyce, my lady, Lucy. Hello, everybody. That's my England voice, you good people. Maria says, help us grow, subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, super chat, super sticker, share, and join for $2.99. If you see the hype button, hit it, push us up in the algorithm. Thanks. Thank you, Miss Maria. Appreciate you so much. She says, Lorsha, she says, hey, girl. Miss Maria says, Sonia, what in the world is Carmen Santiago today? Miss Sonia, why she asked you that question? That's all y'all needs to know, because you know I'm nosy. Now, Maria says, my lady, hello, happy Sunday. Maria says, Joyce, hey, friend, hey. At Joyce, Maria says, Joyce. Miss Ebony says, at Sonia, she's speaking. She says, hey. Ebony says, at Maria, hey. Maria says, at Ebony, hey, girl, hey. Joyce says, hey, Maria. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing today? Happy Sunday, everybody. Why y'all didn't tell me that the time was changing? Fall back. Why y'all didn't tell me that? Child, it take me the whole time to get straight on one time, and then it changes again, and that does not do anything for the body. Hey, Miss Denise, beautiful. Hello, hello. She says, hey, y'all, I just woke up. Well, baby, child ain't even had no nap, but I ain't gonna be up here long tonight, hun. I was just ready to go sleep, hun. Miss Joyce says, hey, Sonya. But why y'all good people didn't tell me that the time was changing, hun? Miss Sonya here to my over my friends drinking Bud Light and smoking hookahs. What? Get your behind to that house. Bud Light. Girl, I ain't even think they made Bud Lights no more. Miss Sonya. Miss Sonya. Child. Miss Sonya, I can't drink no beer. Hi, Miss Diana. She says, hey, y'all. Miss Maria says, that G, every clock in my house is wrong. Not every clock in the house, honey. Child, I said, wait, I got to yeah, the time to change. It's gonna take me a minute to get myself together again. Call me, just call me. Can't get right. That's it. That's all. Can't get right. And I'm speaking. Yeah, what? Maria says that Mr. Denise. Hello, my beautiful sister Maud. Child, I looked at my phone this morning and I looked at the clock. I said, now these two ain't coinciding like they're supposed to. I said, well, now wait a minute. What is really going? Ding, 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 ding. Hi, dang it. Time done changed on me. That's what happened. I didn't get the memo. I guess I didn't get it. But that's okay. You know, all is well. God is still good. Prayers up for everybody. I haven't seen Miss Faith. Miss Denise says that Maria, hello, my sister Maud. Prayers still going up for Miss Faith. I hope she's feeling much better. Miss Maria, Miss Denise, Miss Rabbit's Running, Miss Dorothy, and Miss Salt and Light, if my recollection is correct. Prayers up for all the good people that pops up over here and show love and support all the time, every day. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all are feeling well. And prayers up for everybody, child. That part right there. Well, now see, I was scrolling over there on Facebook. I don't like to get on Facebook because every time I get on Facebook, I be seeing some surprises kind of stuff and stuff like that. And child, it just be like, whoa, didn't expect type stuff over there on Facebook. So I do Facebook sometimes. I used to be on Facebook all day, every day, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and all of that. But I don't do Facebook that much. I check it mm, maybe once a week or something like that. I'm sorry. Mr. Nee says, at Faith praying for you. Maria's is putting us some prayer hands. Yes, absolutely. That part. But I was on there and I saw my daughter-in-law sister. She lost her mom during COVID. But her sister has it's her oldest sister. She has cancer. And I was like, whoa, nudge to the heart. I was like, wow. Everybody's busy. People got things they doing. You got children, you got work and all that. People don't be on the phones and stuff like that. I don't anyway. Hey, Miss Faye. She said, good evening, everyone. Hey, beautiful. You feeling better? But yeah, I found out and I reached out to my daughter-in-law and then come to find out her dad got prostate cancer. So I was like, Lord, it's our praying time, y'all. It is a praying time. So much you can complain about, but it's so much more to be grateful for. So prayers up for my daughter-in-law's sister and her dad as well. I lost better. I guess I'm better. Thanks for asking. Miss Maria says that Faith. Hey friend, how you doing? In my win that Williams voice. So yeah, I reached out to my daughter-in-law last night, and she told me, I was like, wow, it's just a lot going on. Why the folk up here on the YouTube streets with the flying monkeys and the monkeys flying and these here knocking and all that stuff is so much you need to be on your knees praying for, thanking God for, and all of the above instead of being devilish. That's what I'm going to say, being a devil, a demon. Yo, heathen. Y'all a bunch of heathens. Better get your soul together, honey. Time is winding down. Revelation. Y'all better read your Bibles, honey, and cut all this foolery out. I know that part. But anyway, moving forward. I ain't even been on the YouTube the streets, y'all. I ain't listening to nothing to nobody. But I ain't seen y'all yesterday. I said I got to get up here and seek the peoples today and see what's really going on here with the peoples, child. But I seen what everybody else has seen. In the words of Miss Maria, what is the end game, honey? What will be the end game? Shout out to that little baby sugar mama child, that baby 5 years old child. She put that little taste of prayer child. I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. I said, you better go ahead on, baby. 5 years old got more sense than these adults, especially the ones that be up here on this YouTube. The baby know how to reach out and call out to the good Lord while y'all being hellish and all of that crazy stuff. That baby put down a little prayer child. I seen it over there on Facebook. I think that's why I seen it that over yonder on the Facebook. I said, come on through here, Miss Sugar, little Sugar Mama. Because I'm a fan of Miss Van. Now I'm a fan of Sugar Mama too. I've been a fan of Sugar Mama though. She just as pretty and sweet as she can be. Um, Miss Sonia says, hi, Miss Denise, Donna, and Faith. And Faith, Miss Ebony says, I was looking for you hard yesterday. Y'all just think I'm about Marlene over here to my channel today, but honey, I ain't not about to. I don't think Marlene gonna come and visit me today, child. I don't know, not yet, child. We just gotta wait and see. Miss Marissa, speaking of hellish, Elaine out here. What? Elaine out here lying again, child. What she lie about now, Miss Maria? Miss Maria, what she lie about? Child, she wants that seat so bad, child. You know, people want what they think they want till they get it, then they don't want it. Ask Martell Hope, child. But in the words of Miss Maria Martell, what is the end game? Y'all, I seen that picture. That let me elaborate on that. As for me and my eyesight, and I do have four sometimes mostly two, but I do have four. But that was a forced situation where Sugar Mama was hugging that little boy. That was forced. He probably when you walk in there, go hug your brother. Go hug. That was forced. That you can see that was forced all day long. He ain't gonna stop. He has not stopped. Looks like only death is gonna stop this demon right here. He's evil. He's doing everything in his power for some attention. Can you post a job in the words of Mr. Niece? Can you post a job? Can you let us see that? Child, that bothered me, but that's a baby. Both of them are babies. Poor Sugar Mama, she just doing what she was told to do. Bless her heart, child. And as crazy as that fool is, he probably get the yelling and cussing and everything else around there. Sorry, bald headed bastard. Maria says not getting dragged from pillar to post behind that pig. Can't show up to court, but you trying to post a picture. You bald headed self. Hey, Miss Patricia, beautiful. She says, hey, y'all. Next hotel is going to have Knox kneeling and bowing his head with a voiceover of Knox praying. Child, come on through here. I said that too, Miss Patricia. But you know what the people fail to realize? That they don't know the difference between original and forced. It's a big difference between original and forced. Know the difference, people. Miss George said that band used our Niecy for clicks. Sorry, mofo him. Miss Maria says that Patricia hates you. I think that picture, y'all. I got mad. I got mad all over again. I said that bald headed bastard right there. He just ain't gonna stop, is he? He's a demon that belongs in hell. My thoughts only, but that's how I feel. Now, see, when somebody else gets to posting some stuff that you may not be ready for, don't take your bald headed, you know what, down there to the courthouse. You sorry mofo. Oh, he works my nerve, y'all. Miss Maria says folks in these YouTube streets know that it was a setup. It was a setup. There was nothing genuine about that. Uh, 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 on neither part. I say on neither part. Hey, Miss Carla, girl, you are my world. Your love so sweet. You knock me off my feet. Oh, okay. Not Candy Girl, but Carla girl. Hey, Miss Carla. She said just quiet in my real chat. Miss Carla, that was dedicated to you, honey. You didn't even see that coming, did Miss Carla? Miss Maria says, hey, Carla, hey, neighbors. But yes, honey, that pissed me off. But honor thy mother and thy father. And unfortunately, that bald headed mofo bastard is that little girl's dad. He's a pappy. And she has to do what he tell her to do. But it was all for the clicks and the views. Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna do right, y'all. He just ain't gonna do right. I ain't get up here, yeah. Miss Collins says everyone knows that hotel is very calculated. Hey, my house beautiful. She says, good evening, Chat Moss. Hello, beautiful. I just got mad, y'all, when I saw that picture. And I just said, it's a shame how he do. He just ain't gonna stop. He just keep on doing stuff. He ain't got nothing else to do but a bunch of diagrammatic time to lay around and not say to himself, what can I do to make some of my wrongs right? He don't do that. He just keep trying to create chaos. Woo. I can't stand it. Maria says that my thoughts, hey beautiful. Happy Sunday. My thoughts says that Maria. Uh Miss Ebony says, do the little boy have any clothes? Every time I see him, he's in Spider-Man costume. I'm just saying. Miss Ebony, I ain't playing with you this afternoon. I ain't about to do it. Mm-mm. Miss George said there's a special place in hell for that band. Ooh, I don't even know if hell want that demon. He's a demon, y'all. Oh, I ain't never seen it in my life. Miss Carla says the mouth looks like he is what? What? Yes, Miss Carla, I think that too. I don't mean no harm, y'all. I don't, but I got to say what's on my mind. Because I might not wake up in the morning. But that little boy look like he's evil too. I'm sorry. He do, y'all. He look like he just a mean, evil little boy child. He look like he gonna be that little boy that terrorize everything. Ooh. I said, that don't look good. Child, where the holy oil? Where the holy water at for this little boy, honey? He needs. I didn't like what I saw. I said, that don't look good. But then I thought about it. All his parents do is fight and cry. Cry and fight and cry some more, child. No stability at all. Miss Ebony, Patricia says that at Ebony, I said the same thing when I saw that picture. Hotel ain't got no damn money. That boy has worn that suit 2 years in a row. Well, is they feeding him? Because you know, you tease the game, I'll pick up a couple of pounds of some child. Is they feeding the little boy what we need to be known? Miss Maria says, fight, cry, and tell lies, honey. Fight, cry, and tell the lies. That's it, that's all. But I'm praying, y'all. I'm praying. God got to come through here and stop him. He's the only one that can do it, y'all. Martell wants somebody to get in trouble. He wants somebody to take him out of his misery. He's a miserable man. Boy. That's what he is, a boy. Miss Carla says in the Marlene voice that their boy is going to be just like his daddy. Well, then let me read it again. Since you want Marlene up in here, hold on. Ooh. That boy, he's still my boy. That boy, Martell Holt, he's my son, child. But I tell y'all one thing, he just like his daddy. He every spit of his daddy, huh? And don't listen. I just don't know, Charlie. Look like he wants to go to jail or hell, honey. One of the two. That's what's gonna stop him. And you know, it's just kind of sad for me to say, jail or hell. And I can only pray that I can get my daughter back. I miss my daughter. God knows that my family, y'all. I miss them. I miss them so bad. It just tears my heart. It breaks my heart to pieces, honey. And he done went out there and got in this incident. But I think about my daughter all the time. And I miss my daughter and my grandkid and her mother. We used to go to the park and all that there kind of stuff. I'm sick of Martell. I know. My boy, my boy, my boy. Mm. Miss Carla, don't come in and start no trouble. Miss Emily says, I agree. It has been 2 years, child. Miss Carla says, hey, Sonya, and my thoughts. Child, I cannot. Miss Patricia says, G, did you see my above comment about why hotel wanted male social media password? No, beautiful. I did not. I'm about to scroll back up there. It is just me. Miss Ebony says, is it just what? Is it just me? But I do not see hotel at all in that little boy. I mean nothing, not even the ears. Now Miss Ebony, I done told my boy he need to go down there and get that DNA test. And he told me, well, mama, it's just too much. Now I'm not going out there to get nothing. If he ain't mama, he still mine. Because if I say he ain't mine, mama, just think of the embarrassment. I'm gonna be mama. I've been through enough, mama. Mama, just go along with me for right now, mama. Lord have mercy, Jesus, son. Why you want to take on all these here children out here that my boy? You can't take care of all these here children. I need you to go down there and get go over there to the pharmacy. Can't we go to the pharmacy, baby? To the CVS and you bring that little boy over here. And me and you can do that thing ourselves, honey. It'll be our secret. Don't be like your daddy on this one right here, honey. My boy, my boy, my boy. Mm, 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 mm. Child, I cannot. I gotta get back up here. Ebony, it's not just you. Show ain't. Miss Patricia says that Ebony, me either. My thought says that Sonia, she says, hey lady. Miss Carla says, Miles don't look like hotel. Mm-mm. Hey, Miss Sassy Diva, baby of the bunch. Hey, girl, hey. She says, hello, Aunt Maria, my sister, Maud. How you and the family doing? Thank you, Miss Maria. Let me see, I gotta see what Miss Trish said. Hold on. Why he want to mail social media? What the hell? Uh, uh, oh my word, your love so sweet. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your $2 super sticker, child. I ain't even seen that either. Shout out to Miss Maria. Thank you for always showing love and support to the channel. I appreciate you. Miss Patricia. Miss Patricia, I don't see nothing now. The last thing I seen was what you talking about the voiceover with that little boy down there call himself praying, honey. That's it. That's all. That's all I seen. Child. What you say, Miss Patricia? Tell me again. Tell me again. Say it again. Miss Ebony says, Hotel and the bird fight so much to where the little boy just fights and get kicked out of every school he's been in. That's all he knows, watching his sorry ass parent. That's it. That's all. I had to come over here to the G Squad side today and visit y'all. I told that Monty, my boy, not to bring that little boy over there. I know y'all, they say he's my grandson, but he just don't look like my rest. No, I don't believe that. Down in my gut, son, I just don't believe that this is my grandchild. Honey, I done told that boy to put that girl back on that plane or wherever, honey, the bus, and send that girl back over yonder to Ohio or wherever she come from. She ain't nothing but trouble. Child. He just don't listen, just like your dad. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello at Miss Denise, my sister Ma. Miss Denise says, Marty is sick. Can he post going to therapist? Can we get a post like that? Um, Miss Carla says Miles is not going to be kneeling nor praying. Oop, I ain't saying Miss Carla said. I agree. Miss Denise says it's Sexy Diva. Hey, Sister Maud. Miss Sexy Diva says, hello, it's Sonya and Ebony. My thoughts is at Carla Hotel can't even feed him enough to look like, not enough to look like him, honey. That's what the people say. Feed him long enough, they start to look like it, honey. Miss Patricia says, I said Hotel wanted Mel's password so he could upload that boy picture on the M&M IG page. Miss Patricia, why you want me to get the cuss? Miss Patricia, why you? Oh, sorry, son of a bald-headed mofo. He makes me sick. And then, what is the boy's name? What is his name? Up there talking about siblings love, Maverick and Milani. What the fuck? What about your sibling love? Can you post up there the last time we seen you going to visit your brother? Probably over there in that lockdown and behind some bullshit that you done did. Your crazy self. Show that. Hell, ain't gonna do that. We talking about him posting that, making sugar mama hood that whoever that boy belonged to, child. I don't know who he belonged to. I don't know, Miss Sexy Diva. Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva. Hey, baby girl, little sister Ma, happy Sunday. Y'all know who that child belonged to. Well, where it came from? Oh, they're talking about some sipping. Let me see when you walking in down there to go visit your brother. I ain't no telling how much stuff his brother done took for him, shady ass. Oh, y'all should have let him went on down there to the clanker. My thought says he a lie. That boy did not even know how to hug. He's a fighter, just like his daddy. Come on through my thoughts. That's what I'm talking about right there. It was all forced. It was all forced, y'all. That little boy like, what the flicky? I don't want to hug nobody. He just don't look right to me. And I'm praying for the little boy, honey. Cause that little boy, I ain't about to lie. I ain't trying to be funny. But that little boy look like he needs some interventions. I'll say that. Can we use the word the word for this afternoon is intervention. That's what he needs. I said now. When we get to posting up Thanksgiving feast of rota, there ain't no word. Leave me alone. When we get to posting up Thanksgiving feast of rota and the Christmas shenanigans, don't go to crying. We're always starting something, can't never finish nothing. Miss Maria says in Section D, we are hanging in. The services are scheduled for Saturday. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Y'all know they had our D'Angelo service yesterday in Richmond. Child, I wouldn't have been down there in Richmond, Virginia for nothing, honey. Not all that traffic, not down there at the Baptist. Child, I wouldn't have been down there, honey. I couldn't do all that traffic, child. I just can't. Miss Sensitive said, why Funky Pete bring that little boy to Sugar Mama School to have a picture to post on Instagram? That's what you just said right there. Can you post why you didn't go to court? Can you post a job? Can you post where you been to your therapist? These are the posts we're looking for. Ain't nobody checking for that little boy. You can try to put him with them M&Ms slash, we don't use that no dag limit more. The 4-piece nuggets, it ain't gonna work. Can somebody go over there? I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna post it. It ain't gonna work. Until you do right by the queen and them cheerings, everything you do gonna fail. Everything. You better listen to this old lady. Honey is gonna knock you off your feet. Miss Patricia says, I will be glad when the day comes that those kids don't have to be around any of them. Hotel thinks those kids are going to share their worth with that boy. The devil is a lie. That's already done been she said, well, that's already been established. Ain't gonna happen. Both of them gonna be sitting over there at the corner at the dollar store trying to catch a ride, waiting on the Uber, and then they don't know who gonna pay the Uber, honey. No, taking them gonna pass by in the road and saying beep beep. That my oldest son. That Junior right there. That is Junior. Junior couldn't give your daddy a ride soon. Mama told us not to ride strangers. My thought says my whole thing, he has a storyline. He passed the builder's test, opened an LLC, and his mammy is the registered agent. He got them in September. The gag is the business is not his. He's just a face. What the flizzy? Who passed that test for him, I thought? I gotta read that again. My whole thing, he has a storyline. He passed the builder's test, opened a LLC, and his mammy is the registered agent. He got them in September. The gag is the business is not his. He just the face. Wow. Well, now let's just talk about that for a little taste. He's supposed to be getting married on a Friday. He didn't know not yet. Honey, he ain't got married not yet. Why is he go? My boy, my boy, my boy. Why you always coming to me with stuff, honey? Put it in that. I thought you were gonna marry that girl. Why is you always coming to me? Go put that stuff in her name. Leave me the hell alone. That's what Marlene's saying. Hey, Miss TJ Queen. She says, hi, guys. Ciao. Ooh, Miss Ebony says hips and thighs said the bird was a pass around. His words, not mine. Showed it, honey. He can anything on his own, dependent ass, said my thought. But why he didn't do it? Why he didn't give it to the bird? Why not? Child, who helped him pass that builder's test, honey? Miss Marlene said, Miss Maria said Marlene probably took the test. I ain't no telling. Miss TJ Queen says, hi Maria. My thought says, that's why that's why he told the bird to hush and said everybody passing tests over here. Child, I got to. Can you post it? Can you post that? Can we see the post? I still don't believe it, honey. I need to see the paperwork, Miss. My thought. Has anybody seen the paperwork? My thought says he's not going to visit his brother because he's scared they lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. Miss Patricia says hotel can't have those kids on TV. Mel has to permit to the network. Mm. Miss Maria says that Faith, that's what I said. Miss Maria says G because he don't like her. Ooh, child, we been said that one. Miss Sensitive says nobody letting funky feet building them my home and garage going to bigger than the house. That part right there, honey. Uh-uh. Oh, that mofo think he's slick. He done burnt all of the bridges down yonder in Huntsville, Alla to the Bama. He know ain't nobody about to be dealing with his crazy narcissistic ass. So he trying to use Marlene. My boy, my boy, my boy. When they figure out that I'm your mama, honey, I don't know what's gonna happen, honey. They probably ain't even gonna want to deal with you. Because you done went out here and tore your bridges again. Mm, 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 mm. Child, that's a shame. Miss Maria says, can they pass them STD test? Oh, not the S to the T. Miss Maria STD test. Child, I'd be scared of that mofo right there, honey. For real. Mm. Miss TJ swear, I don't believe it either. I need to see the receipts, honey. Come on through here with the receipts. My thoughts is it's public on the state of Alabama website. Oh hell, you can't tell him nothing. He'll find a way to F that up as well, y'all. Maria says maybe he can build tiny houses or container homes. Not the container homes, huh? Miss Patricia says, ain't nobody going to hire him to do a job. He has a bad reputation, honey. Not that reputation. Maybe Fred took the test. Fred don't be fooling with him no more with his fine ass. Did that come out loud? I said it out loud. I did. My thoughts is in Maria. They can't not pass that one. Mm. Child. Miss TJ's Queen says somebody else took that test for him. I believe that too, Miss TJ. Miss Sensitive says everybody know he a scammer. Mom Marlene can't pass the test. She a fool. She full of that MD 2020. Not 2020. I ain't messing with y'all. Child. Who passed that test for that mofo, y'all? How they do that? Did he finally pay attention and see that the answers were highlighted? Did he pay attention to any of that? Child. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Well, honey, let me tell y'all a little taste of something. That bird done said, we on our way, Martell. Martell. We on our way now. We about to be millionaires. Girl, who gonna have that fool? And knowing he's affiliated with you ain't about to happen. Self-destruction all day, every day. Ain't gonna happen. Y'all know what needs to happen? I'm telling y'all what need to happen. Then the older people, they need to tell their story. Miss Patricia says Coleslaw needs to know he's about to move on with someone else. Woo! Ah! Mm, 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 mm. If that someone else can make him shine just a little bit, if that someone else can get his sorry mofo down there to Atlanta to get them that tailor-made suits one more time in my life, honey. She's a done. He ain't fooling with her. Miss Carter says hotel can't read, so I know he didn't pass no test. Miss Carter, I ain't messing with you. Who passed the test, y'all? Hmm. Well, now wait a daggone minute. If they can take that test at the house, child, anybody could have went down there and sat down there and took the test for them. Oh, I don't feel too good about that. I ain't feeling that. Maria says, Bird done held him down for the next chick. Ooh, suck it now. She ain't gonna never go away. That girl that my boy got tangled up with, she just like a gnat. You keep swatting it. That gnat still won't go away. I said, my boy. Can't you get rid of it? Honey? Maria says muscles might have done it. Not the muscles. I thought y'all said there were other protocols that's got to be in line before anybody can take the test for him or whatever. Miss Carla says Melody did all his homework. Not in college, Miss probably did, child. She did so much for him. She did so much for him, and we ain't gonna take that away from him. But he trying to steal her shine and her joy. But baby, you got a long way to go. Um, a long way to go. And just know that God ain't pleased with you, hun. It ain't about the word. Builder's license or not. Ain't gonna work for you. Miss Maria says, G, no cheaters know how to cheat. Ooh, yes, ma'am. If they do it with you, they're gonna do it to you, hun. The same way you get them is the same way you lose. That's how come that girl don't. She cries all the time. Ooh, he about to call her your gap, your damn shareable, pass around gap teeth, biatch. Ooh, he going in on her child. Ooh, he just took her all the people. Martell, stop saying that stuff to me, Martell. My man. My thought said the way the people move in Obama, he could have paid someone on the inside to pass the paperwork through the system. Come on, throw him my thought. That part right there, honey. I believe it. Miss Patricia's hotel is about to find a woman with good credit who can help him. Miss Jam says, hey everyone, hope you're enjoying your extra hour. Girl, thank you for telling me now, Miss Jam, that the time will change, honey. I sure appreciate it. Ain't nobody made that announcement on Friday, and we was up here on Friday. Child, I woke up this morning, all my clocks was off. I said, well, what is really going on? I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. That my boy done came through here and he trying to set me up again. He done got all my clocks wrong. Child, the only thing I could see was my cellar Capone. And I said, well, now, is this it right? That's what I went with, child. My cellar Capone. I said, well, then maybe it won't here. Maybe it's just time change. I had to let it go. Miss Maria says that jam, hey friend. Child, I sure did, child. I said, well, my goodness. Miss Maria says that you forgot our peasant. Ooh, yeah, that part too. Ooh, that's how come I call you a peasant on that show. You're stupid. Won't you go away? My mama don't even like you. My kids, my kids have real money. They going all over the world. Where your sorry ass going? To hell? You keep messing with me. Child, I get now. Miss Jan says, LOL, my body know when time change. Your girl, mine do too. Honey, I call me can't get right. And that's it, that's all. Miss Carla says hotel can have a builder's license, but he has a bad reputation everywhere. Mm. Self-destruction. Child, he done tore himself all to pieces. Hey, Miss Healy. Hi, everyone. I'm driving. Girl, is that the Mustang? Mustang Sally. You in the Mustang? Where you going? You know I'm nosy. Miss Healy, where you going? Martell ain't no good, child. Mm. He just don't know. He just don't know how to go sit down, take his L, ask for forgiveness, and he just don't get it. To try to do something nice or something, repent. Can you post a repent? We'll take a post repent at this point. Can you do that? Can you do that? Lord, I cannot with him, child. Miss Marissa said, healing that good looking. What you got cooking, honey? Child, don't sound like she cooking that. Probably they're cooking them, shifting them that gears, honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get them, Miss Healing. Girl, I ain't mad at you, child. I think, boy, I be wanting me, I guess she's saying headed home. Mm. My thought says Maho is posting all those old vids of him and the kids when they were little. What is wrong with him? Memory lane is over. I know that mofo ain't posting no pictures. You didn't want to post the pictures. You didn't like it there. Why is you doing that? If it ain't that damn on, it's your crazy. I don't know who the crazy is, him or on network cheer. Why they keep going down memory lane for? It's over. Jail or hell. Jail or hell is the end game. That's it. That's all, y'all. Jail or hell. And that include on network too. On network too. Headed home. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, he ain't got nothing current. Nothing at all. Miss Patricia says, remember when they were on live, Coleslaw read a comment where someone asked when they were getting married. She told Hotel they want to know when we're getting married. And he didn't say scared. And I ain't gonna say it either. Maria says that healing, be careful. Beautiful. Hey, Miss Dee Dee. She says, hey, Maria. Maria says that Dee Dee, hello, friend. Child, that's a shame in this world, honey. Builder's license or not, he's headed for the gutter. He's a gutter snipe. That's what he is. Oh, gutter snipe. Child, God bless him on his journey, honey. But he makes me sick. How he using them kids. He's steady trying to get somebody. Where's his pygmishas at? Why they ain't clapping and cheering on for that little boy? Whoever the little boy belonged to. Why they not cheering for him? Miss Maria says that he has to look up to see the gutter rats. Ooh, child. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all know I love a good old drag the Martell funky feet. Hope child. I love it, honey, cause he keep doing stupid stuff. We was talking about him making our sugar mama hug that little boy, Miss Healy, the other day. I seen that picture, child. It just burns me up. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Give it to me now. 1, 2, 3. He ain't got none. Ain't nobody come out. I said 1, 2, 3. Ain't no not Nate soul come out. Child, I think his fans are sick of him, huh? All that hell and chaos he done did up here, child, for everybody to see. I ain't got no fans. They don't want to be fooling with him. They done see the light. And he ain't no good. He ain't no good, y'all. He ain't no good. He ain't no good for nothing and nobody. Uh-uh. Ain't no fans. They sick of him. Lying mofo. That's all they do is lie. Lie, fuss, fight, and cry. Lie, fuss, fight, and cry. Sure. That's too much for me. Jam says, I hope the older children did well on the visitation time. I'm sure it was awkward, very awkward. You know what, Miss Jam, I think it might have scared him just a little bit. I'm on the fence. He's being very cautious right about now. What he can say, what he gonna ask them, and all of that, knowing that they about ready to tap that ass. You skating on thin line. Put your hands on me. Leave us home alone again. Do it again. Miss Maria says I saw some old thumbnail on, and I was confused. I think the pic was from season 2 or 3. But what was on the pic? All I seen them mofos up there playing, showing him and Mel right steady. I thought Tuna Cat said one monkey don't stop no show. Tuna Cat done went up under the rock. She done went in hiding. When the people came out and said that your husband was in rehab, allegedly, and the people came out and said your husband was on his hands and knees, honey. She said, I ain't about to go out there. She probably popped him on the back of the head and said, you stupid mofo, you got me looking like a dang fool out here. Child, I get now. Miss Maria says, Jam, them babies was watching the clock. Is it over yet? I'm ready to go home. Click your heels together, everybody. We do it at the same time, and hopefully something will happen. We just want to go home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. We ain't got much time over here. Mm. Child, that was probably the best, and they was probably so glad about it. We ain't got to stay long, y'all. Mama already told us, y'all. We have to listen to Mama. We got to pay attention to Mama and Grandma. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we have to do this. It's not Mama making us go over there. Pull yourself together. We got to look out for each other, and we got to stand together. And Mama said we can call her if we need to. I still feel like it should have been supervised visitation. I'm so mad, y'all, because all of that stuff, the recordings, um, messing with Tank again. I wanted all of this stuff to be exposed. I wanted him to have to answer questions from the judge. Why? Why are you doing this? Why do you continue to mess with your children? What is wrong with you? Let me see the paperwork. Have you taken your psych evaluation? Because you're a crazy mofo up in my damn courtroom again. Where's the paperwork at? If you don't show me that damn paperwork, I'm about to lock that ass up. Where's it at? See, I could be the judge. I could be the judge. Cause see, I'm sick of you wasting time up in my courtroom. And every time you can't have your way, you're throwing a hissy fit, laying out there on the courtroom steps on a Sunday afternoon, waiting for the people to unlock the door on Monday so you can run your sorry ass up in here and try to file some paperwork. Let me see your paperwork. Can I see your paperwork? One more time, I'm asking for your paperwork. And then you about to get locked up. And whenever I lock your ass up, I'm going to make sure you get your psyche back. Hmm. See, these are some good, decent, very smart, well behaved kids. Unfortunately, you are the bad. But you know what? I have the power to take it all away from you. Where's the paperwork? Take him away. He ain't got shit. Girl, I'll be a cussing judge up in there. Miss Maria says, I hope Mel get LB's judge. Child, I do too. Or either the one that Mamas and Marquez had, honey. They weren't about to be playing with nobody, honey. That's who he need. That's who he need, child. But y'all, we at the point where we just got to keep praying, because he ain't gonna stop, y'all. He always doing something stupid. Miss Jam says, me too, and Maria. Or better yet, um, Mm-mm. Marquez is, yeah. Uh, Miss Carla says the reason Hotel didn't show up for court, he did not take that a psych evaluation. He didn't take the psych evaluation. He has two DV convictions on his record. He had the Gladiatum people over there ready to drag that ass. He was terrified, punk ass. He ain't nobody punk. Man, I'd be so sorry. Our internet needs. We have to drag your cheering daddy like that. Cheering it ain't got nothing to do with you, y'all. We the people out here been watching and looking and praying and looking and praying, and we just see how your daddy is, baby. It ain't got nothing to do with y'all. You know, we just speaking truth. We have to put it out there. Because if we don't put it out there and speak on it, baby, he's gonna continue to keep on messing with y'all. Miss Maria says, "Hey, Bush campers, come on. No, no, no. I'm gonna need 15 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen since y'all hear things. Tap the screen and get on up out of here. One of the two. Just that simple. Don't care." Miss Maria, Patricia says, "I just watched that video at Sexy Diva. He checked Sugar Mama out first, then he went and got knocked. Mm-hmm. He riding down the road. He telling her what to do. Y'all, who let that little boy in school? I thought y'all said he wanted school. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the video. Mm, Miss Sexy Diva says them older kids don't want to deal with funky feet. Funky feet don't want to deal with funky feet. Are you kidding me? He don't want to deal with him. Miss Maria says that Patricia, it was a setup 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I was hoping that he was gonna have to stand y'all and answer these questions. It's just like he do the most stuff and never have to be held. I know he's being held accountable. I know, I know, I know. But the most accountability he's going to be, the good Lord is going to check him. It ain't going to be as long as it has been, y'all. It is not going to be as long as it has been. Today is Sunday, y'all. D Nasty is having her event today. I'm waiting to see some of the pictures posted from the event and all of that kind of stuff. So, was it what Miss Maria? How many people were there? Hey, Miss Gail. She says, "Hey everyone, I tapped the like button. Thank you, beautiful. Appreciate your love and support." Miss Maria, how many people had that event? My thoughts is that Gail. She says, "Hey, 1, 2. Was Martell there? Who was the guest speaker? Did she have one? Let there be one." That's what she said, y'all. She said, "Let there be one." Can I get somebody to speak? Child, she like Martell. They ain't got no friends. Mm. Maria says that, "Yeah, hello, friend. Happy Sunday. Thanks for your support." Absolutely. Miss Maria, who was over there speaking? It might still be going on. Or maybe it hasn't even started yet. I don't know. I forgot what the time was with us in Huntsville. Eh, mm, 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 mm. Child, I don't know, honey. I ain't no telling, child. Maybe she got Carlos King to go down there and be the guest speaker. Child, maybe with coleslaw. Miss Patricia says, "Why does he have that LAMH a profile picture of him and Mel on his page? Coleslaw, if you are in the bushes, he doesn't want you." Mm. The fantasizing is real. He fantasizes every day, and she be looking so pretty. She used to be my girl. She used to be my girl. If I had a chance, I'd take her back. Girl. Mm, 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 mm. My thought says the speaker may be a robot, then programmed. Child probably so. Miss Maria says a G. Was there an event? You count the staff, there were probably 10. Oop, you done gave him too many people. You done gave him too many, Miss Maria. Mm-mm. Miss Sensitive says Funky Feet so jealous of Melody and them kids a jackass. All day, every day. She used to be my girl. Who that? The OJs. Oh, I thought sis Patricia, he's back down memory lane. Yes, honey. Miss Carla says 3D Nasty Dion and Hotel. Miss Carla ain't messing with you. Probably so. Miss Gail says, hey, my thoughts, and Maria, how you all doing today? Miss Maria says, Carla, you have to count the staff. So maybe 10. Miss Maria, I keep telling she's doing too much today. I don't know what she's thinking about. What staff? Miss Sensitive says, I know Sugar Mama was ashamed of his dry lip ass and that little boy coming to her school for free lunch. Sorry, son of a, boy. Miss Sensitive, get him. Go on in on the no one red bottom food. Yes, come on through, OJ. Come on, Miss Maria. Thank you. Yeah, she used to be my girl. Oh, oh. Ooh, child. He play that song all the time, Ooh, child. He said, if I had the chance, I'll take her back. Mm. As a matter of fact, yes, come on through here, OJ. My thoughts says that sensitive. It says Steve, go on in on him now. You got to go in on the real good. I'm gonna need you to get his no wearing red bottom shoes, crusty lips, big ear. Just go on in. Just rip it. Let it rip. That part. Miss Collins says there was no staff. You know, D Nasty don't pay nobody. Ain't got no staff. What? Miss Collins. She said they were gonna be they was serving food. What they got? PBJ? PBJ? Ain't nothing wrong with a good old PBJ. Ain't no PBJ in a long time though. Uh no. Hmm. Hmm. Child, she couldn't even go over there and get tuna cat because her tuna cat ain't talking no more. Miss Maria says that or the love I love. Hey, yes. No, he ain't love her. He ain't love her. No. I can't see that. Miss Maria says they serving pizza rolls and red Kool-Aid. Girl, give me some of that Dick Gregory. Not the red Kool-Aid. And just a little bit of that pineapple juice up in there for me. Miss Carl, my thoughts is that Carla, she promised to give them some of her SNAP benefits when they are released. Oop. Well, she probably was going get use SNAP benefits to go down there and make some cold cuts. Go to the store and pick up some stuff to make some cold cuts, y'all. But they didn't get them, so Miss Carla said D Nasty was serving Subway lunchbox. Y'all is getting worse by the minute. Oh my God. I cannot. Yes, Miss Jam. Uh, she could have had the wildebeest provide roadkill for the event, says my thought. Child, you about to just take everybody out, ain't you, honey? Mm. Mm. Now, I like She Used to Be My Girl better. She used to be my girl. Ooh. Ooh, yes, that's the song right there, honey. Mm. It needs. I wish I was Bewitched for a few minutes. Every time he turned on a diagrammatic radio, that's what I be playing. She used to be my girl. Change it. Hit the button. Press 1. She used to be my. Press 2. She used to be my. Press 3. What the fuck is this on every? What is going on? Ooh, child, I would be playing all kinds of tricks on that fool right there. I'd make him drive his own self crazy. I sure would. That's what he need with somebody like him. Now he about to get mad because ain't nobody gonna be wanting to hire him. Can Chris Fletcher? No, Chris Fletcher can't intervene. Mr. Fletcher can't do nothing. He just got paper, a piece of paper, y'all. No, them people gonna have to tell him. No, you gonna have to complete the job, and then we'll see. We'll pay you then. We'll pay you at the end of the service. Mr. Nee says facts. We're gonna pay you then, ninja. Mm. He's so conceited, y'all. He's not. He's not. He's not grateful. He's just conceited. I don't like conceited people like that. I'm Miss Robinson, the G Squad Miles and Chats. Good evening. Hey, beautiful. How are you today? Hope you're feeling well. Thank you for popping in, honey. But they done tore a hole in my tail, bloomers. My thoughts is that bum is going to, what? Implode? Child, I cannot, child. He gonna mess that up, y'all. He gonna mess it up. He gonna mess it up. He will mess it up. Jam says Chris Fletcher lost his own credibility. Says, baby, it ain't Chris Fletcher. It's Chris Fletcher. Don't you know what Wanda called him? Honey, Wanda calls him Chris Fletcher. Them that Fletchers. Now, Miss Jam, need you to get that right. It's a Fletcher. We ain't said it. That's what Wanda said. Miss Maria says that rabbit's running. Hey, beautiful. Mm-hmm. My thoughts is the license is only good until next month. He had it for a whole 3 months, and he big pimping. They may not renew it. What? My thoughts. My thoughts. What are you saying? Here, the license only lasts for 4 months. Get the blankety blank up out of here. What? He had it for a whole 3 months and big pimping. They may not renew. If he got to go back through another test, honey, it's over. It's over now. He ain't about to do that. Get your. Miss Maria says that rabbit's running. Hey, beautiful. Miss Jam. Rabbit says, Carla, Patricia, TJ's Jam. My thoughts, Miss Denise, Sexy Diva. Hello, beautiful ladies. It's a provisional license. Is it a provisional license, Miss Maria said? What the hell? Girl, I cannot. Provisional license? I thought it was a builder's license. She done got me all confused. Expire 12/31/2025. Bye-bye. What? Miss Jam said, wait, isn't it good for a few years or so? Who does that? Child, I gotta put some emphasis on it. You know I gotta put some emphasis on it, child. Like, I don't know, child. My Marlene voice be coming through even when I don't even want it to come through. Stop it, Marlene. I'll put you out of here in a minute. Miss Collinson's basement boy. Don't fool with him no more. He went back with Drew, no friends, no family, no money, no sense, or 100. Ooh! Ralph done cut him loose. Ralph cut him loose. Child, I cannot. Damn. That don't even sound right. Miss Shawnee, thank you so much for your $5 super sticker. Ooh, child, we appreciate that over here, honey. Thank you. Shit, get up off in there. What are you doing? Greatly, greatly appreciate you. Miss Maria says, Shawnee, hello and welcome. Thanks for your support. Absolutely. Rabbit says that my thoughts exactly. I saw that and wondered, what in the world? And I hurried up and scrolled on. A damn fool. Yeah, that don't make no kind of sense to me. Y'all, I thought they had him for about 2 years or something for that. Miss Shawnee says, you're welcome. I thought they had them for about like only 3 months. What are they doing? A trial period? What? Child, y'all ain't about to work me. Mm-mm. My doctor said, Rabbit's running. He is the king of the fools. Child. Patricia says they didn't go to Sugar Mama school. They went to Knox school. It- he had the school over there with nail flashing. Necessity says tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99 because it's a vibe up over here, and y'all over here being expectations and everything else. Child, I cannot. Oh, Miss Carla says hotel is getting all kinds of L's. He need them, Miss Carla. Now we done ran down the list of what are things that he could have posted, honey. My boy, my boy, my boy. He just like your dad. He ain't gonna post things that he need to post, honey. Y'all can quit asking for that there. It ain't gonna happen. Come on through here, Marlene. Marlene come through when she need to, honey. Oh, child, I cannot. Miss Patricia says, well, was Hotel a Destiny child? Baby, we don't even know if the event has started. Has it kicked off yet? Because you know we have these different times and stuff, honey. So it may not have started, not yet, honey. That girl, Destiny, she thought she was gonna get me to go down there to that event because she ain't had nobody. I said, baby, I'm not going out there with you on my tail. My boy, I'm not going over there. And do what, honey? I don't even like you like that. You was always in my son's business. You and that event, y'all two. I don't know where he picked you two girls up from, but he should have left y'all asses on the curb. Been trouble and chaos ever since. My boy, my boy, my boy. Miss James says, what kind of work can you do in 3 months? Come on through, Miss James, and speak to us. I'm trying to figure that out too, honey. There's something wrong with that, y'all. Miss Rabbit says that my thoughts exactly. Sugar Mama was still a small baby in a stroller. Tank Mariah and Boss Baby were young and small too. Shaking my mofo head. She said all that, but y'all know I got to add a little bit. I'll do that sometime. My thought says, I thought we should bust him out tonight since he thinks he got a storyline to bring people to that broke back show. Tell who owned the business. I know. Marley. Well, my thoughts since I'm over here in this G Squad's chat, honey, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all the good people, honey. Yeah, he got my name up there, baby. He's always put my name on something. 9 times out of 10, I tell y'all, he be getting at that girl to sign my name. I told him that I'm gonna mess around and y'all going to jail in a few minutes. I don't care about you being my boy. Stop doing that. You know I be drinking that MD 2020, but I know what's going on. Who owned the business? Miss Maria, I ain't heard no probationary period. Come on, I'm Maria to my Jam. I think it was a provisional probationary. I ain't never heard of that, Miss Maria. You got to tell me something else. I cannot. That don't sound right. You either got the license or you don't. My thoughts is that Jam, he can build a box home in 3 months. And Coleslaw be gladly to stay in it. It's a brand new home. Ain't nobody never lived in it. I'm the first person to live. Girl, go sit down. You can't even put a damn picture up on the wall. What? Jam says, Maria, they could have that. Miss Rabbit says Martell crazy ass probably told Sugar Mama to hug that little boy with his crazy ass. Miss Rabbit, we already done. I came to the conclusion, honey. That's what had happened. Hey, Miss Mary, happy Sunday to you. Hello, beautiful. She says, hello, Miss G in chat from California. Come on through here, Callie. Callie. You Callie. Patricia says, G, you notice, Wildebeest doesn't talk about D Nasty. I'm sure Tuna won't allow her because D Nasty knows all the tea, honey. She used to hang out with and without Wildebeest at Black. I already done told y'all that they should come back on. She got the receipt. So she got to put him on blast, honey. Alonda. Alonda. Alonda, I get so sick of calling you. Girl, quit hiding. We already know what your lying ass too. Marissa said, Mary, what's popping in Cali? Alonda. I'm gonna keep on saying your name till you come out and tell us the good people what we already know and why you got up on that live and told that lie. If you said Alonda, now then what I heard you say. Now y'all down there, the good people, correct me if I'm wrong. You said that you would not deliberately. I ain't saying you said it. Mess with nobody's husband if you knew. Come on through here. That's what you said on that live with Tuna Cat and hands down on my hands and knees. My thoughts is that Mary, hey lady. That's what you said, Alon. We ain't said it. We the good people over here ain't said that what you said. Now, I'm gonna need it, cause I know good well Martell told you that he was married to Tuna. I know Martell told you that. I don't know why you trying to play in our face. Maria says a tiny house can be built in 99 days or less if you're a really if you're really a builder. Some of those tiny houses are so pretty though. Miss Helen says, I'm finally home. Yay! Thank God, Miss Helen, because it gets dark at what, 5 o'clock now? I be in bed by 7 o'clock, honey. Um, Maria says that Candy girl, you are my world. She said, what up, Doc? Hey, Miss Candy Beautiful. She says, hey, y'all. What did I miss? Miss Candy, we've been up here dragging Martell for posting that baby and making Sugar Mama hug that little boy. That was a force. That was force, Miss Candy. And we up here trying to figure out is he gonna ever quit. And now here couldn't be me, Miss Candy, because I be down there posting all kinds of pictures. And yes, out on the town with this brother. Oh, wait. He be finger licking good, child. I OD on that lemon chocolate honey. He be so daggone fine. What? Ha! Come on, baby. All up on it. Here, hold my leg, baby. Hold this leg right here for me. Yes. That one right there. There you go, Daddy. Miss Ellen says, yes, I had 30 miles to drive. Well, we're so glad you made it home. Child, he could not be my ex-husband, honey. And you coming for me? And I ain't calling for you. You coming for me? Miss Dee says, hey, Candy. Miss Ellen says, hi, Maria, Candy, my thoughts, Patricia, and Rabbits running. Uh, Miss Candy says, yes, he don't care nothing about those kids' feeling. No, he makes, and they don't have another choice but to do, because he's the pappy. Honor thy mother and thy father, Miss Candy. That's what it said in the Bible, huh? And the kids, uh, he just won't quit. Miss Candy already told the people gonna be jail or hell to get him to quit. He ain't gonna quit. Always trying to start some ish and throw out some shots. Always creating drama. Maria says me, Van, Jason, and the Nuggets would be all over social media. Come on through here. Y'all know he can't stand Jason because Jason be protecting them. Something that he never had the capability to do. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Miss Candy says he did not pull that stunt with the older kids and did not. He made her. Miss Candy, you can see that he made her go hug that little boy. He did that. A sorry bastard. That's what pissed me off all over again. Miss Dee says that Helen. She says hi. Um, Miss Maria says that gee, the Bible don't say nothing about or honoring no demon parent or not. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. My thought says Maho is at the top of the class for being stupid. My thoughts, thank you for putting that out there. For 3 months, baby, that don't make no sense to me. Miss Helen says, hi, Miss Dee. That don't make no kind of sense to me, child. I'm gonna have to do some reading because that don't sound right to me. I ain't never seen or heard nothing like that. Miss Dee says, right. Child, we ain't got it all yet. It's a little bit more. And he probably knew somebody that knew somebody. Child probably ain't got nobody license. Honey. He paid somebody to post that issue. He told him it wasn't for the storyline for that Diet Lemon show that they said he ain't gonna be on like that no more. So what was really the point? I cannot with that bald headed bastard. Miss Shawnee says, "You're welcome, G. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you." Miss Rabbit says, "A candy and healing. Hello, ladies. Miss Rabbit's running. How you feeling today, honey? You doing good? And the babies." Miss Candace says, "Well, because he has reduced parenting time. It's reduced time that they don't have to be around the bird." Well, her chirping ass. My thoughts, Maria says, my thoughts, he would have to study to be smart enough to be stupid. Now, how you gonna be studying and not? How you gonna study to be stupid? Lord, I cannot. I cannot. Mm-mm. Miss Candace says, "Hi, sis, rabbits running." My thoughts is Maria, LOL. That's right, LOL. Miss Ebony says, "I bet Hotel haven't spent one day with his brother behind bars. Will not. For what? Already saying you got your own self in there. I ain't about to go over there." Miss Maria already said he's scared they're gonna lock his ass up. Maria says, "A G like a shampoo license. It's temporary and allows you to work until you complete your hours." Mm. Okay. Okay. I ain't never went through none of that, Miss Maria. I just went and did what I had to do, honey. Mm-mm. Sure. Ooh, God bless his soul. Mm, 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 mm. And that bird thing, he done did something. Miss Maria says that Ebony dated lock his ass up too. Mm-hmm. Miss Patricia says, "Believe me, Hotel has learned from the best. Coastlaw won't get much money out of him." Mm-mm. And in all reality, the truth be told, y'all, the people out here saying that he's trying to keep that girl off the Diagrammatic show. Miss Rabbit says, "Aunt Candy, the Giants lost again today, and I'm happy. I don't like how they did Russ. They think they have their great white hope, a baby Brady in the GB, and still losing till they show Russ some respect. Not put no respect on his name, honey. She want them to put some respect on his name." Miss Mary says that Maria Callie looking good. Went to church and it was nice. Stay safe and blessed. Oh, yes, absolutely. Miss Denise says, "Hey Marty, can you post me planting my foot up your tail? Not the plant the foot up the ass. Ooh, not the whole ass." Miss Candace says, "I'm happy the Giants lost. They continue to mistreat Russell. Hope they lose the rest of the season at Rabbits running." Ooh, child, y'all coming through on that. Y'all mad, ain't you? Y'all sound like y'all mad. Miss Rabbit says, "A G Squad, I'm feeling fine. Just rest until I go back with the great grands tomorrow. Thanks for asking." Absolutely. Safe travels to y'all as well. Helen says, "Until he does right by Mel and the kids, nothing is going to work out for him." You better come on through here, Miss Helen. Mm-mm. Maria says, "I can't believe Wreck-It Ralph don't even fool with that bum. He's a self-destruction." Miss Helen says, hi, Miss Denise. He's about too much chaos. I don't want to be around her like that. Miss Didi says, "Gee, so he doesn't want her on the show." That's what I'm hearing, honey. Mm-mm. He done had that fool to sign another piece of paper, honey. He can use her name all he want to, and she don't get a quarter. Probably him and Carl Lucifer's are rigging up that kind of issue. That don't tell you that I don't want you. What I mean, what else? He already y'all come on, y'all. Y'all know good dang on well he sits there when he gets mad. He throws mail up in that girl's face. He throws his kids up in her face. He throws how smart his kids is, how they dress, and he just drag her for help, and she still fighting cry. Miss Maria says, "Y'all know Russ don't care. They still gotta run him his money. Run me my mofo money." Mm-hmm. Miss Candy says his brother's bail can't be that much. He probably has gambled it away 3 times since he has been in jail. Yeah, they said his brother had a bail and he wouldn't even go and how you gonna do that? You know, That brother, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's keep it a book. I know that's Martell brother, but his brother really respected Mel, and if circumstances was different, he'd have been out. Miss Candy says Martell will never do right by him and the kids. Sadly, she still has to have protection. Yeah, because he ain't learned. We were trying to figure out why he can't post some other stuff. Post a psyche there. Post why you didn't go to court. Post something. And then making that little good. Our sugar mama hug that little nappy headed boy that don't even look like you. Miss Rabbit says it can to me too. I told them till they do right by Russ, they'll keep losing while Russ sits and collects his 10 million guaranteed. LOL. God's plan. Yes, child. Whatever God has for you, baby, just know it's for you. Miss Candy says that Rabbit's running. Russell been posting nothing but prayers. I hope he gets to play one more time before he retires. Miss Maria says, "No, ain't got no bail money." My thought says Slow is not blind, just stupid. She see that his man is living in the past. If he marries her, she will just be his lady, not his wife. Not even lady. Girl, come on through my thoughts. You know what he says. Miss Rabbit says, gee, I heard that too, that Martell doesn't want CS on the show. She's so delusional. She'll say they lying. Yeah, they said he's singing in the background. Yeah, they say he don't want to up there. Probably because of all the, you know, he trying to get back in with the Marceau. Maybe he needs Marceau. You miss Marceau? Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands and knees. Hands and. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just asking a question. I don't know. Maria says that my thought Slaw is his unpaid servant. Mm, 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 mm. Miss Sexy Diva says Sugar Mama was on Miss Van's Facebook saying her prayers. Now he wants to acting like Knox is smart like Sugar Mama. Slow ass can't even talk right. Oop, I ain't said. I ain't said. Oop. True always left behind. They need to know the difference between forced and original. Miss Rabbit says it can to me too. I hope he retires as a Seahawks. He was with them the longest. I don't know. Whatever he does, he'll always be my GB. QB. Thank you, Miss Maria. Yeah, it was just so sad, child. And I hate that for them babies, y'all. I hate it so bad. Miss Candy says, yes, yeah, Rabbit's running. They would never treat the clear quarterbacks this way. You better know they wouldn't. Uh, but yeah, I had to talk about it, y'all, because that hurt my feelings. When I saw that picture, y'all, I automatically went to that's forced. Miss Rabbit says it can exactly. I said that is. Mm-mm. Them children don't even like it to be around them people, y'all. That's so sad. They gonna remember all that stuff when they get older, though. They gonna tap that ass. They gonna tap his ass. Y'all what? Y'all think I'm joking? They gonna tie him up, y'all. Miss Patricia says that healing. Hey sis, they gonna tie him up, and that's what he deserves. He really do. Miss Maria says that Rabbits, the Seahawks might sign him to a one-game contract so he can retire from them. They do that sometimes. Says the Diva says not just like his mammy and his slow ass dad funky feet. Miss Didi says right at Candy Child. Well, yeah, that hurt my feelings, and I was disgusted. And it was just like sometimes it just make you feel so stuck. Y'all can't do nothing with this mofo. Lord have mercy. She said she wish she'd have had her kids by a man instead of a damn queen. Sorry, bald headed mofo, bastard, crusty lip, fool. Miss Mary says, I don't care how much he shows nuts. That little boy will never be a nugget. Never. He just don't fit in. You ever seen somebody that don't look like they fit in nowhere? I think he trying to do that just to you don't never post him. You don't. She's always in competition with them kids, y'all. Well, yo, why you don't do that? Why you don't do that? You bought him a bicycle. She just got a bicycle. Why you ain't that? What? That's how come she's still looking like the damn Gap Band walking around here. Leave me alone, Miss Maria. Miss Maria says, gee, the Nuggets will likely turn their backs on him. They will hurt him more than anything. Mm-hmm. No, because Tank, that little boy with his handsome self. Oh, that little boy's handsome. Oh, Destiny, don't you try it. We got our eyes on you. Cause we know how you are. Ho, ho, ho. Miss Rabbit, Aunt Maria, yes, that's what I heard they will or can do. That would be awesome for us if he could. Destiny, we watching you. We watching you. Now, Miss Faith is always ready to ride, and she's always ready to ride. She's always ready to ride. D nasty with your nasty ass. Gonna be a dang limit cougar for the rest of your life. I just in the all the people cheering Faith. Don't try it, cause you ain't about to get no court. Mm-mm. You ain't about to get no court up over there. They ain't even about to have one. That girl has worked hard for her cherries. Nah. Miss Rabbit says, Maria, yes, that's what I heard. Okay, wait out. Yes. Mm-mm. Miss Candy says, right, the first time he posts his marital child, she has to share it with the kid that steal the deal on the broken marriage. Mm-hmm. Ain't that something? My thought says is not like the one of these is not like the others. One of them just doesn't belong. He does not belong. And I think he deep down he knows that. Miss Miss Faith says, G, I am gas up. Let's ride. I told y'all Miss Faith always ready, child. I just be like, hit her up. She be like, I'll be like, I'm be right here. Come on, honey, come on through here. This is where I'm gonna be located at. How far is that from you? I need to get a little bit closer. She's always ready, huh? Just in case the people didn't know that. Always rented to go. But child, for the people, I don't really hear people out there rah for that old lemon head Martell like they used to, child. So hopefully, maybe the people starting to open up their eyes and see something. And I don't know. Hopefully, it's about time. You pygmishas, you love him so much. Why don't you get him some help? Hey y'all, I think old Marty is a little afraid to do what he used to do. Shots fired. She ain't covering for nobody else no more. So he's kind of a little scared now. Child. Y'all heard what I said? A little taste of scared. Knowing she come out and blast that ass. Do something. Mrs. Davis says Tank is so handsome. He favor funky feet a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit, but he's more. A lot of people say, y'all, that's how come he don't care for him because he looks a lot like Mel. He is so handsome. I think that is a handsome young man, honey. He gonna know how to treat a woman. That part right there. Let's see. Candy says M will likely move away. Sounds like there were provisions she could live 150 miles away. If she goes farther, she would have to hope he doesn't contest it. Mm-hmm. Child, I would have been gone. I see you, Miss Faye. I would be. Well, we don't know you know, if she's not making preparations to, move on up out of there. 150 miles away. He ain't got no gas, y'all. He ain't gonna be right. I can go down there. I can't go that far to see them. Miss Ebony says, what happened to the merch Dusty was selling? Baby, Dusty was selling. We ain't heard nothing else about Tuna Cat. Then they've been making the products ever since the children was in the room, and we ain't seen the products not yet, huh? Mm-mm. Miss Candy says, did the people get any snap today? I know. Well, I know Virginia was still to get theirs as they normally was. Virginia, somebody else. I haven't heard anybody else saying. I ain't heard nothing. Miss Maria, I was letting me know, child, that was it the Dollar General, Miss Maria, that was allowing only three people in the store at a time because they was afraid and the vandalism and all of that stuff that the people was gonna be doing up in the dollar store. Cause y'all know the dollar store do be having some good stuff in there. Y'all ain't never been. Y'all better lay that pride down, baby. Going up in the dollar store, honey. They be having some real deals up in there. His face says Tank would know how to treat a woman, but will a woman know how to treat a good man? Child, he got his mother and his sisters just gonna point it out for me, honey, just in case I miss something. Miss Maria says that Candy, I don't know. The DG has to sign saying only three customers at a time because of the snap cutoff. Yeah, Miss Maria shared that with me, y'all. She has outgrown Huntsville. Absolutely, Miss Candy. I totally agree. Mm-hmm. Pack up her and her mother them. His faces. I love the Dollar Tree. Child, yeah, child. You can catch the right ones, baby. They got some good old stuff up in there, honey. Miss Maria says, "Sexy Diva, them ears can be fixed." Who talk about the ears? Who y'all talk about the ears? My thoughts is, can I agree? She is bigger than that place, absolutely. And hopefully she'll move. But within reach, cause y'all know Miss Deborah and Canavis and them. She try to she's gonna try to stay within, traveling distance for them as well. Candy says, "At my thoughts, for them as well. Them some good people, y'all. And I don't think she just throw her hands up for, like that. But yeah, child, I've been gone 100 miles out of the way. Load up, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know she got that house down there in Atlanta. And the cherry love down there in Atlanta, Uncle Troy and Marcus. They love it down there in Atlanta, child. Shoot, that bald headed fool be in Atlanta anyway, but child, he had to meet them cheering at the police station. He getting ready to do one more thing, and that's gonna really tear his britches all to pieces. And all that bullshiggity that he has done is gonna be on his record. And that's when they're gonna lock that ass up. Y'all know how the devil keeps setting you up. It be the devil setting you up to do stuff, crazy stuff. Keep setting you up. He let you slide through. The devil gonna say, "I'm let you slide through." Let's slide through again. So you done got so good, you be like, "Okay, ain't nothing gonna happen." Keep on doing, child. Eventually, you're gonna tear your whole breeches right there. Miss Maria says Nashville is less than 150 miles away. She might be able to move further if she can prove she needs to do so for business purposes, and she does already have a residence in Atlanta. Yep, she already got one in Atlanta. Miss Candy said Canavis and Miss Deborah can go with her. Absolutely. Yeah. I think Canavis got a job at the post office too where he can transfer. There's, pray on it before we move. Don't be making no rational decisions and all of that kind of crazy stuff. But yeah, he's not gonna stop. Miss Candace says Atlanta is 180 miles from Huntsville. I moved to the outskirts. Sure would. Miss Steve says hotcakes in Nashville. No, no. Oh hell no. Stalker ass. Y'all, why was his hands and stuff? The people say his hands and stuff was shaking in the courtroom. I thought that was his good old debut, child. I thought that's what he been waiting for. Why was he going through? Child, I ain't never expected to hear nothing like that. I thought he was well prepared and all that kind of stuff. He tore his whole britches in that courtroom. Child, maybe he go somewhere and sat down. My thought says it's sexy diva. Hell no. Miss Candy says it's sad. It appears she did right in the marriage, but was treated the worst by hotel and the court system. Yep. Miss Candy, I'm gonna have to let me play with that for a little bit. It looked like, see, that's what the devil do. It makes the people think, but in all the while, it's been working in her favor. We just gotta hold on and keep on believing. Miss Rabbit says Mel once said she wanted to be bi-coastal. Mm-hmm. System. Miss Ebony says the court said Melody has to give her address to him if she moves. He can have it. Roll up there if you want to. What's gonna happen to him, Miss Faith? Mess around be limping by. My thoughts is demons tremble when the Lord is present. God was there with Mel and the others. Amen. Amen. See, but when he was up there tooting his horn, he ain't said nothing about that. I ain't hear him say nothing about it, child. I was a little taste of shock when I heard that there. Miss Maria says, I think Ian would move to some place like Alpharetta or Tuxedo Park, Georgia. Um, Miss Helen says God has given her beauty for ashes. Come on through. He'll do it every time. God prepared her. You know what I thought about the other day, y'all? When you deal with somebody like them people right there, you are able to smile on the outside. But when I tell y'all, she be still going through today, she be still going through, child. I keep telling the people it can be a very long healing process. Miss Maria says release the hounds as soon as he step out the car. Wherever my kids is, I'm popping up. Pop on up then, partner. Pop your ass up. I bet you be popping like some damn popcorn when I get finished with you. Pop up, you mofo. Miss Faith says he roll out different from what he roll in. You better come on through here, Miss Faith, and let the people know. Miss Candace says it worked in her favor, but the trouble she had, the kids endured, was so unfair. Absolutely, I totally agree. But he's gonna pay for it. Miss Rabbit says that Maria not release the hounds, honey. She said let them loose. Not them that dog Miss Faith got. I know that daggone. Ooh, child. My thought says Maria, you can leave some of the big dogs you have. They will eat his ass up. Hmm. She need to be Miss Faith neighbor. That's all she need to do. She need to be Miss Faith neighbor. She ain't got to worry about him. Jason, your service is no longer needed, honey. We don't need you no more, Jason. uh, Tear him all to pieces. Child, be scared to death. Oh, she said, "Oh, I meant Miss Faith." Child, she need to be Miss Faith neighbor, honey. We ain't got to worry about nothing else. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how them clear women be riding them dogs with them. Child, I riding my dog. Shoot, they take the dogs in the grocery store and everywhere else now. I don't like that, y'all. I know they got the dogs for the people's help and all that kind of stuff. Child, that bothers me when I see the dogs in the grocery store. They just do something to me. Miss Maria says, no, we always gonna need Jason. Child, I cannot. Yeah, it seems like every grocery store I go into now, people got the dogs and stuff in the stores. I be like, man, come on now. Miss Kelly said the betrayal and the humiliation she endured, I'm sure, was a hard pill to swallow, and she did nothing to deserve it. But it is clearly he's sick. You know, Miss Candy, 9 times out of 10, you just being yourself, and you have to go through and endure. But you know, I always tell myself, God give His what it says, the strongest warriors, the toughest battles. I always say that, and I just keep on moving. My thoughts are, gee, I can't stand to see them damn dogs in the shopping carts. Girl, I can't either. I'm like, oh, ooh, ooh, mm. You don't know. They say the clear people don't really be taking baths like that. You got these dogs. You ain't washing yourself. You washing the dog. Miss Didi says, right, G, I can't take that, y'all. They be like, I said, this is getting to be too much for me. Where's Miss Salt and Light at? Cause I'm about ready to just plant me some vegetables and call it a day, huh? Sniffing and carrying on. Miss Maria says that Patricia, it's a way too late to try and hide that. I don't like it. I be pissed. Oh, child, I cannot, child. I be like, oh. My thoughts is Mel is like Joe. He ended up with more and better. He had a mud for a wife. She was no good. just like Marho. Child. I just tell myself it's, the devil be setting people up to make them look like they doing something and they winning in the whole while. It's a true saying. When you dig one hole, you better dig two. That's true. Miss Maria says that my thoughts right. Oh no, I just be trying to find some good in it, and I just know that God is able, and I just be like, I tell myself all the time, Lord, honey, God can handle them that folk far better than I can, babe. I get out there, get to going to jail and everything else, your pressure up and all of that, baby. All you gotta do is learn how to have a little bit of patience and stop running off of emotions, and let's just sit there and wait for God to handle it. Miss Candy says the orange man want people to riot so bad he's still trying to send the military to every city. He wants people to be hungry. God's vengeance can't happen any sooner for him. Ooh, child. Mm. Vengeance is mine. Thus said the Lord, honey. Come on through here. Because the good Lord is going to come, child. He sits high and looks low, honey. And baby, don't get it twisted. He sees and knows everything. My thoughts says Maria sinking sand. That part right there. But yeah, her and them children, they went through so much, y'all. So much stuff. Oh my goodness. And then when I think about Tank, I be thinking he want Tank, cause that little boy that ain't his allegedly, he's already like him, y'all. I hate to say it, but my eye from looking through my eye, what I see, that's what I see. Miss Maria says, in my opinion, annoying orange trying to force a recession. Everybody gonna be at the dang lemon White House out there, get to laying around on the grass and everything else. Talk about some with the sign saying we're hungry. Child, let me hear Marlene coming through sometime. Marlene, go, Marlene, stop that. Stop doing that. I don't want you out not yet. God dog it. I quit messing with Marlene, child. She be coming out when I don't need call for her. My thought says the get to sleep on 2,000 thread count sheets and not sandpaper sheets. I am happy for them. Ooh, child. That part right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. But he's so jealous. Oh, child. I have never, ever just seen nobody just tear the whole world over to pieces for some punani. What? Wish you had some gold down there or something? You were that weak, you ain't never had none. Well, you had some before. Child, I don't even want to know. Now, man, I don't want to know. Forget it. Mm, 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 mm. I pray to God that we all are living to see these 4-piece nuggets gets grown. And I keep telling y'all all the time, where are they now? Child, that would be an amazing show. Where are they now? That is an amazing show. Kind of like the barge. Y'all ever seen that where they was like, what were they living out of a van or something? The barges. They got all out there on the rugs and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, child and rugs is something special and something powerful. But it could have been me, you, them, they. It could have been any of us, y'all. I ain't knocking nobody or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, the singers or whatever. Um, my thoughts is hotel needs a few knuckle sandwiches, in my opinion. He need more than a few, hun. He needs a whole lot. Mm-hmm. Mm. Y'all know I often think too, Miss Carla, you still in here? Miss Carla has one of the most amazing stories, child. Miss Carla, you should write a book. Maria says that at my thoughts, and the mattress is probably thin as a piece of bread. Thin as a piece of bread. Yeah, Miss Carla should write a book. I'm so proud of her. Mm, child. Whew. So much, child. It just make you think sometimes. Mm. Anyway, God bless him. He gonna learn one day. He gonna learn one day. Miss Maria says, have y'all ever seen slap fights? I volunteer not as a combatant. No, I ain't never seen that one. I ain't seen that one. No, ma'am. Not at all. But yeah, I had to come up here because I wanted to talk about Sugar Mom, and it did hurt my feelings when I saw that how he forced that to happen. To take a picture. My thoughts is Maria, that punk not man enough for that. Come on through here with that not man enough. Not the Tony Braxton, honey, child. But yeah, it bothered me, and it was just so terrible. And I was just like, what? When? What is gonna ever be the end game? What else, y'all? What else? He ought to be embarrassed and terrified to go to the to try to do a motion on anything. How the hell you up in my courtroom trying to do a motion when your sorry bald headed ass didn't even show up for the court date? That's what they need to see. That. Mm, 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 mm. Rabbits running says the Bills just beat the Chiefs. It's gonna be over with one day. But y'all about to get up off of here, child. It is 7:30. My body got to get right with this here good old time, honey. And I thank God for another day and all of the above. Praying for everybody that may have something going on. We all deal with things, different stuff, and all of the above. But we just keep each other encouraged and we pray. And and pray for better days and all of the above. But anyway, I'm getting up off of here. If y'all didn't hit that good like, share, and subscribe button on your way in, please hit it on your way out the door. I love y'all so much for always coming through to support. Miss Maria says that gee, the people stand across from one another across a barrel. The one getting slapped has to have his hands behind his back. I would love to see that. Girl, Montel can't take that. You know he cannot take that. Mm-mm. Miss Sensitivity says, good night, G Squad and chat. Love y'all. We love you more. Good night, my thoughts. Love you too. Love everybody, y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing Sunday. Y'all make sure y'all get plenty of rest because tomorrow is Monday. Boy, I tell y'all, these months is rolling through. Look at here, child. We're about to have some Thanksgiving turkeys going on in just a couple of more weeks, child. But anyway, Miss Rabbit Runner says, good night, ladies. Good night, beautiful. Love y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye.